Thank you, James. Everyone, this is Julie from KiloView, and thank you so much for inviting me to join this interesting topic to talk about streaming anytime, anywhere with KiloView solutions for sports. First of all, please let me introduce a little bit about KiloView. Who is KiloView? So for KiloView, we provide the AV over IP solutions. So we call ourselves the AV over IP trailblazer. So what KiloView offers is a complete ecosystem based on IP, of course, including different technologies, NDI, SRT, or RTMP, ITSP for streaming, for remote production, or for live production. So what we offers actually covers from video capturing, encoding, routing, recording, distribution, streaming, and of course decoding. Well, we also offer the products based on different vertical markets. For example, for production, we also have like the multi-view software systems, the recording systems, the intercom systems. So what we are doing is just trying to provide a solution that can help our customers to fit into different vertical markets. And of course, for sports, we also have those kind of solutions. We have quite a lot of experience to offer products and solutions for sports. And then, why you should use KiloView IP solutions for sports. So for this topic, I think we actually have a lot to talk. First of all, right now, sports is everywhere. But when we talk about sports, we talk about sports streaming. Either you would think it's very complicated, it's very expensive. You will need the satellite, you need the very professional OB vans to do that, or you think it's not really so possible because of the conditions. Normally, if it's outdoor sports, considering of the network connection, considering of all those kind of uncontrollable problems, then normally you would think is very hard. But actually, using KiloView IP solutions, you will be able to handle quite a lot of the sports scenarios. You can do the remote production. You can use the 4G or 5G network, or even like Starlink to connect multiple cameras using multiple network connections to do the streaming reliably. And of course, it can be very flexible. Either it's just the small sized production, or it's really very professional up to the real the football leagues or whatever. You can all use the KiloView IP solutions. And then let me just briefly introduce those kind of solutions. So normally, as we say, the sports solutions we can cover from the very single solutions, very single workflows, from one single mobile camera to the very professional, very high level productions. So first, let's look at what we can offer for your sports solutions. For example, if it's just a campus, the school game, or a campus marathon or whatever, just very small sized, or you have very limited budget, but you also want to do the live streaming, then using a camera, either is a SDI camera or a HDMI camera, or even the USB camera, which means using a GoPro, a DJI Pocket 3, connecting to our bonding encoders, the 4G or 5G bonding encoder P3 or the P3 Mini, you can easily just, stream all those videos to different live streaming platforms through our bonding server. So the unique point with KiloView is we offer the bonding software for you for free. So which means you don't need really to subscribe to the manufacturer. You don't need to pay extra money. But what we offer you is just a software, so you can set on premise, or you can also just set on cloud like AWS. So if it's just one camera or two cameras, what you cost every month, maybe it's just $10 or whatever for the bonding service, which is very cost effective. Where the unique point is with our Killer Link Silver Pro on the cloud or on premise, you can stream multiple different video streams to multiple different platforms, or you can send it to your production systems, of course, or even you can directly receive it and get it back to SDI or HDMI for a production system, for your display system, using our decoder or any of the decoders. So we don't actually need any specific receiver for this kind of professional level production, but directly from our bonding service, it's all standard IP protocols, and even we output NDI. So the benefit is if you want to receive the return video using NDI Studio Monitor, you will be able to preview the video without any cost. So that is very, very flexible. But of course, if we are doing some larger size streaming, for example, if it's bigger size the marathon, or is like the rally race or whatever, you need to capture the starting point, you need to capture the ending, you need to doing some kind of interviews, or you need to capture certain angles for the sports, then you probably will need multiple mobile cameras. Same thing, same workflow. And using our Killer Link Silver Pro, if it's just on premise or if it's on cloud, we actually don't limit how many units you can connect to the server. So you can get multiple cameras through the same platform. You will be able to centralizedly manage, checking the status. You can also, do all those kind of streaming, or you can send it to your production systems simultaneously. And even if you want to monitor all those different cameras, you can easily use our decoder, the D350. So, you can also combine different videos, working as a hardware multi-view device. Or if you want to doing multiple platform streaming after the production, either use your TriCaster or use your vMix or OBS or those kind of production systems. So if you want to really distribute to multiple platforms, you can also use our Media Gateway products. So simultaneously, you can set a lot of those streaming points. So you can simultaneously stream it to multiple different platforms. Or if it's really, really a professional level of the sports production for live sports, for example, is for football, is for basketball in the stadiums, then you not only have the mobile cameras, you also have the fixed cameras. So what you can do, so as we previously mentioned, we have the NDI solution. So we can bring everything into NDI because our Killer Link Silver Pro can also support NDI outputs. But you can also directly streaming the videos through SRT and whatever. So easily bring everything together into the same venue and using NDI to connect and distributing or recording, routing, multi-viewing, everything. And of course, doing the production based on the production systems. Well, for some of the venues, even you want to send the video after production back to the venues in the displays. So easily you can use our decoders to receive the production signals and just decode it and output through the HDMI to the displays. So it can be very low latency and also very low cost. While also, as previously we mentioned, if you want to do the multiple platform streaming, you can also use our Media Gateway. And in the middle, we actually put After 2, which is a kind of, a kind of a platform for your production. So you can work as a bonding server, you can also you can connect the videos inside of the RDiO2 for conversion, for distribution, for routing, for everything. So this can be totally a very complete and also very professional level production. So another application we would like to mention for sports actually is for some of the like the racing cars, the motorcycles, or whatever. Either you want to capture like the players' face, the operations, or sometimes you just want to use it for monitoring to keep it safe, or put it inside of the black box. So we even have this kind of applications for sports, for the racing cars. You put a P3 Mini inside of the cars because it's very compact, it's battery powered. You can connect to our bonding server, which can also centralizely manage all those devices. So very easy to control, very easy to monitor everything. So using a P3 Mini, you can directly, just do all those kind of capturing, monitoring, or even you can put it into the production, very flexible. So overall, we can say with the KiloView IP solutions, you can easily do your sports streaming from simple to complex, from single camera to multiple cameras, and also you can from use the mobile to the fixed cameras, whatever you need. And here actually shows our P3 and P3 Mini workflows. So from what you can see here, you can easily connect either the SDI or HDMI or even the USB cameras to our encoders. And then we offer you a different options, either use the on-cloud premise based server or on-cloud server, or even like our professional, the RDiO2 platform to do the bonding and directly streaming, or you can even use our decoders to directly receive the signals without going through the bonding, or you can use the decoders receiving the signals from the bonding server and output to SDI for professional production, or even HDMI for monitoring, or whatever. So actually, we can say with KiloView, you have a lot different options to fit into your different workflows. Then next would be, the products. As we mentioned, the P3 Mini so many times. And then what's the P3 and what's the P3 Mini? So the P3 is a 5G 4K bonding encoder. It can support up to 6 channels network connection, including 4 channels or for either 4G or 5G. You can choose, because this is actually a kind of optional design. So you can choose, you can decide what kind of workflows you need, plus the Wi-Fi and Ethernet. So with the 5G or 4G modems, it's global version. You can travel anywhere, and you DIY your solution means you right now use 4G, and you can easily just replace the modems to upgrade to 5G solutions. And it's up to 4K, which means the HDMI can be up to 4K 30, and also SDI and the USB up to 1080p. And most importantly, as we mentioned, the server is your own. We don't charge you any cost, and you can control the server. Is more safe for you. And even from the server, we don't limit you for how many devices to connect with the bonding server. We don't limit you how many platforms you can stream from the server. And also, we don't even limit you for different protocols. So you can almost stream any kind of protocols, and even including NDI. So, and of course, streaming while recording gives you a lot of different options as well to making the streaming even safer. The P3 Mini is a HD version, 4G bonding encoder, 3 channels of 4G plus Wi-Fi and Ethernet, very compact size with batteries. For the P3 Mini, actually, it supports faster charge using even the power bank. that the P3 actually has 2 batteries, which means it's hot swappable and can be non-stop. Almost all the advanced the P3 Mini is the same as the P3, sharing the same platform for bonding, same reliability, but much more cheaper and very cost-effective solution as well. And previously, we also mentioned the Arctur2 Credo series, which is a kind of all-in-one media center for your sports, for your streaming. So what you can do is just bring the Arctur2. It's a 2RU, very compact size. That's inside. Actually, it's 18 card slots. Means you can put either the SRT or NDI encoding or decoding card, the media gateway for cross conversion between different protocols, or transcoding for different technologies. And also you can use the Arctur2 for bonding, receiving, and plus we have even put a network switch inside. So that means with the Arctur2, you can use less cables, easy to set up, or centralized to manage. And it can be your complete workflow if you put a compute card inside for your production, for your graphics, whatever. So that's very exciting solution. And next, let me share you 2 case studies. The first one is the West Virginia University, who actually use our P3 to, the backpack to connect with the cameras for their sports streaming. And the bonding server was based on the AWS. And what the workflow looks like is, they connect the SDI cameras, going through the bonding server using SRT, and they actually use a decoder to get the SRT back to SDI and connect to the production systems in the OB van. And after the production, actually, they also stream the videos to the displays, which actually is a very typical streaming workflow. But according to the customer, even when the venue was full of audiences, that the stream was still very, very reliable. And also, this one is very cost effective and easy to set up. Another exciting case study was from South America, Chile. The country is Chile. This one was the first ever marathon broadcast from the Torres del Paine, which is one of the world wonder, and also very, very south parts of the world. We do the live streaming at the corner of the world. What's actually challenging was, the network coverage was very poor, the temperature there, and also, there are quite a lot of people running there. So, and also the whole marathon lasts more than 8 hours for continuous streaming. And what we offer the customers with is the P3, and together with our existing, the P1, and also the encoder, their existing encoders. So they set up the bonding server on premise, because the network for 4G was not so reliable. So actually they added the Starlink. The P3 and the P3 Mini can also support Starlink. And after the bonding, they actually use 3 decoders to receive the signals, getting back to AI. For an HDMI for switching, for production, and also directly streaming to the platforms. So overall, they use the KeyView products to prove to be very reliable, and also can last for very long with non-stop streaming. So the reason why KeyView can stand out is always because we actually have all those kind of technologies, and also we offer high quality, low latency, and most importantly, the KeyView solutions are very cost effective. And the next part would be, the exciting points. We actually have a trading program for the P3 and P3 Mini. So if you already own the P1, P2, or you own any of the bonding encoders and you want to do the sports streaming, then there is a chance for you to trade up. You can save up to $400. And if you want to learn more about the program, if you want to learn more about the KiloView products or the sports stream workflows, please feel free to connect with KiloView, or you can also contact our distributor, Broadfield. Thank you so much for today. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.